welcome back to Fan Talk Wrestling. It's now your WWE SummerSlam review for 2021. We've got lots to really talk about here today, so I think we might as well just get into it for our SummerSlam review for 2021. So the show did officially start off with AJ Styles and Omos defending their WWE Raw Tag Team Championships against RK Bro, Randy Orton and Riddle. Fantastic way to really kick off the show. That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, it was just absolutely fantastic. I mean, we just saw some amazing moves and everything in this. It was absolutely fantastic. I love this match. I just really loved it. I really liked it. It was absolutely fantastic. It did end with Randy Orton hitting the RKO onto AJ Styles, and now our new WWE Raw Tag Team Champions are Randy Orton and Riddle. Who would have thought it? I'm really happy. What a bloody match to get the show underway. Randy Orton and Riddle are the new WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. I'm absolutely delighted with this result. And then after this, we got Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie, where it went on for about 3 minutes, and Alexa Bliss managed to beat Eva Marie just with a DDT. It just shows how rubbish Eva Marie is. And then after the match, we just saw it looks like Doudrop and Eva Marie are going to break up. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah. Apart from that, I don't really want to talk about that one, though. But something I do want to talk about is Sheamus versus Damien Priest for the WWE United States Championship. What a bloody match it was, though. It was an absolutely fantastic match. We saw quite a few near falls in this one. I mean, Damien Priest kicked out of an amazing bro kick that we saw from Sheamus, which actually won Sheamus the title against Riddle earlier on in the year. Damien Priest kicked out of it. We saw a load of brilliant near falls, but then it ended with Damien Priest simply hitting the Reckoning onto Sheamus, and Damien Priest is now officially the new WWE United States Champion. I've got to say, I really am behind Damien Priest. I'm really behind him at this moment in time. So I'm really happy with that. I am absolutely delighted with that Damien Priest win. Next up, we got the Usos versus Ray Myster and Dominic Mysterio for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Interesting on this. These two teams have been that play hard to each other, and this was a brilliant tag team match with a load of near falls in it. I mean, it started off with Dominic Mysterio just getting absolutely hammered in the ring, and he really did need to make the bloody tag, though. He really did need to make the tag. He eventually got it, and then Ray Mysterio is fantastic. I mean, he kicked out of an Uso splash. He did kick out of an Uso splash at a point in this match, but eventually it was too much for him, and then, he was, of course, hit with another Uso splash, and, it was all over. The Usos retained their championships against the Mysterios. It looks like this feud's over, so, interesting there, though. But this is also, but this is where it, of course, does get interesting, because we were, of course, meant to have Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. What happened here was Sasha Banks was unable to compete, and then Carmella came down to the ring because it was going to be her to face Bianca instead. Bianca Belair said, "Yeah, sure, I'll just fight you," but she didn't seem very happy about it. But as soon as the bell was about to ring, Becky Lynch came running down to the ring in her return since being pregnant, and Becky Lynch is back. And I've got to say, I was really happy. But we all wanted to see this match, and then we got it. It went 27 seconds. Yes, so these two shook hands, and Becky Lynch gave her a cheap shot, and then Becky Lynch just hit a move on her, and then Becky Lynch won, and Becky Lynch is the new WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. I mean, Becky Lynch is back, but we just buried Bianca Belair for no apparent reason. Have we seen how strong this woman is, Bianca Belair? And I cannot believe it, to be honest. I'm not happy. I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have actually minded her dropping the title if we saw a fantastic match. And I was like, oh yeah, look, we could have still at least made Bianca Belair look quite strong here. But no, we didn't. We made her lose in 27 seconds, and she didn't even hit Becky Lynch. It's unbelievable. Yeah, that's a big talking point, which no one's really happy about. I'm happy Becky Lynch is back, of course, but I'm not happy that Bianca lost in 27 seconds. But also, I just want to say best wishes, all the best wishes. Yeah, I can't say the word, but yeah, you know what I mean. All the best to Sasha Banks as well, though, because yeah, it seems like I think she's injured, but yeah, she might be out for a bit, but yeah, all the best to her no matter what. But yeah, and then after this, we did of course get Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. It went about 5 minutes. Yeah. Veer and Shanky were banned from ringside. It went about 5 minutes. Drew McIntyre just hit the Claymore and won. It was a basic domination from Drew McIntyre, really. Jinder got the odd bit of offense, but it was basically a domination by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre won the match. Yeah, I was expecting a lot way better from that. But the big match that we got was, of course, our WWE Raw Tag Team Championship match. It was the WWE. It was the WWE Raw Women's Tag Team Championship. Wait, no, what am I talking about? No, it was officially for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. It was Nikki Ash defending against Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Yeah, fantastic match. I mean, we saw these guys, these women just jumping all around the place onto each other. Charlotte Flair did an amazing jump off the top rope. I mean, it's just absolutely very amazing. We saw some fantastic stuff from Charlotte. Yeah, it was a fantastic match. It was an absolutely fantastic match. Charlotte Flair did eventually get the figure of 8 onto Rhea Ripley, and then Nikki Ash broke that up, and Rhea Ripley was out for a bit, and then eventually Charlotte Flair got the figure 8 on Nikki Ash, and Charlotte Flair is now the new WWE Raw Women's Champion. I predicted it, but I'm not happy that Charlotte's back as champion again. Oh, God. Anyway, but after this, we got a fantastic match. We got Edge versus, of course, Seth Rollins. What a bloody match this was. I mean, these two just went at it. This match was just through the roof off the blade plates. It was absolutely fantastic. Near falls in this. Seth Rollins was trying to go after that head and neck of Edge a lot in this match. So yeah, Seth Rollins was bashing his head and neck into the steel steps and everything like that. He was really, really, really going after it. Edge eventually started fighting back, and Edge got a few near falls. It was an absolutely fantastic match, to be honest with you. I really, really, really did really enjoy this one. Absolutely, really fantastic. And eventually, Edge did lock in the crossface on Seth Rollins, and then eventually he got off that, and then he got his neck, and then Seth Rollins tapped out, and Edge officially beat Seth Rollins. What a great match it was. I mean, hats off to both these two. It was absolutely fantastic. Seth Rollins was fantastic, but the credit goes to Edge. Edge won the bloody match. Well done. Absolutely fantastic. And then after this, we got quite a funny part of the show. We saw The Miz and Morrison about to introduce the Dripstick 2000 until Xavier Woods came out and had it. I can see a split up between The Miz and John Morrison happening soon, by the way. And then, yeah, we saw this. Xavier Woods sprayed The Miz and John Morrison with their new Dripstick 2000. Yeah, the Dripstick 2000 was sprayed all over these two by Xavier Woods. It was a very funny part of the show, to be honest with you. Very, very, very good. So that's what happened there. And then we also did, of course, get Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg for the WWE Championship. Yeah, I don't really know what. So basically, Bobby Lashley was mostly really dominating this match, really. Goldberg did get a bit of offense on, but Bobby Lashley was mainly just good, battering the knee of Goldberg. But I think how it started though is when MVP whacked the knee of Goldberg with his cane, and then that's when Bobby Lashley just went full after it, and then eventually Goldberg couldn't continue, so the referee stopped it, and Bobby Lashley retained his title. And you didn't have to end it like this. We didn't have to see this ending. Bobby Lashley should have just absolutely wrecked him, in my opinion. We should not have seen a referee stoppage. But after the match, though, Bobby Lashley beat up Goldberg's son, Gage. So Bobby Lashley beat up Gage, who is Goldberg's son. I have a bad feeling that this bloody rivalry isn't over yet. But yeah, we'll just have to see. But yes, in our main event, we did, of course, get Roman Reigns versus John Cena for the WWE Universal Championship. If Roman Reigns lost, then he would have to leave the company. What a fantastic match this was. I mean, at the start, Roman Reigns was mostly dominating this at the very start of the match. It was mainly just like a walk through the Bay Park for Roman Reigns at the start of this match. But John Cena then eventually got into it. He was throwing a load of AAs all over the place. He eventually did actually end up. John Cena ended up giving an attitude adjustment to Roman. He gave an attitude adjustment to Roman Reigns through a table, which was absolutely fantastic. And then eventually he also gave him one from the bloody top rope as well. Roman Reigns kicked out to play both of them, which was just played fantastic. It was a fantastic match, this. And then John Cena broke out of he tried a load of roll-ups at the start and all through the match really. And it was all good. Roman Reigns was doing really well, of course. And then John Cena broke out of a GNT, kind of, because he was trying to lock it in. These two just kicked out of each other's moves. It was absolutely fantastic. Roman Reigns kept on throwing Superman punches. Roman Reigns eventually had to spear John. Roman Reigns eventually did end up spearing John Cena, and Roman Reigns did end up retaining his title against John Cena. And Roman Reigns did end up retaining his title against John Cena. Straight after this match, though, we saw the one and only Brock Lesnar make his return, and it looks like he is going to be fighting Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules. I can't wait for it. I mean, where's Paul Heyman going to stand with it? I don't bloody know. But what a very interesting show that we had there. Brock Lesnar's back. What a show it was, though. So, Becky Lynch is back. Brock Lesnar's back. Absolutely fantastic, in my opinion. I mean, seriously, it was absolutely amazing. I seriously can't believe it, to be honest with you, from certain stuff that we saw. I've got to say, some stuff are kind of underwhelming and stuff like that, like Bianca getting absolutely squashed. I mean, that kind of thing was really, 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 really frustrating, to be honest with you. It was really frustrating seeing Bianca just getting absolutely squashed by Becky. I mean, look, I'm really happy that Becky's back. I really am, to be honest with you. And I don't exactly mind Becky Lynch being champion. Fair play. I don't mind her being champion. But in the way she won, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the way she, in the way and fashion that Becky did beat Bianca. So I don't play like that one bit. I absolutely hate that. To be honest with you, and I've got to say I'm not impressed with how that bit was booked, to be honest with you. But what I am quite impressed with, I've got to say what I am really impressed with, is they're making us think that we're going to see another match between Bianca and Carmella, though. That was good, and then Becky Lynch coming out and stuff, and then Becky came out, but Becky Lynch won the match, but in rubbish fashion, though, as we've mentioned. I'm not happy about that. But what I'm really happy with was our main event. It was Roman Reigns versus John Cena, and then Roman, of course, won, and then Brock Lesnar did, of course, end up making his return. I'm really, 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 really happy with that, and I really cannot wait to see it. So, I think some people aren't exactly happy with the show. I mean, some people aren't actually happy with it. I mean, personally, I'm one of the people who really enjoyed it. So also I did have to have a rant about the Becky one, but that's about it really. But yeah, apart from that, I'm really happy with it. What was my match of the night? My match of the night was, of course, Roman Reigns versus John Cena, and my show rating is I'm gonna end up giving it. I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10. It's gonna get an 8 out of 10 in my opinion. I just don't like the way that Bianca got absolutely squashed. I didn't exactly like the ending to Bobby and Goldberg, but apart from that, solid show. Happy Brock's back. Really happy that Brock Lesnar's back. But yeah, really interesting show there overall. So yeah. Anyway, look, I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks for I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching this video. Off Rotor Wrestling. I'll speak to you soon. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching this video, Rotor Wrestling. I'll speak to you soon. Anyway, thanks for watching.